be talking about. I think Trevor is in the house. I want to say good evening to Mr. Trevor G. Are you in the
Oh
house?
yeah, I'm here, live and alive, broadcasting
Yeah,
from Trinidad and Tobago, West Indies, the place of love and life.
I didn't understand that one. That was well said. That was well said. I mean to say, how you going? How you going, Trevor? How you going? It's been a
I
long time, all right. Since you always taunting me on Facebook, but it's all right. There's a one love between you and I. You get go.
yeah, brethren, brother Mike, I mellow, I cool. On top of the situation, you don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How you going? How you going? How is this thing? Let me get into the crux because we're gonna talk a little bit about your music because I don't have your music lineup already. And talking about what's going on. I had a chat with Sancha yesterday, and she was talking about the stress and thing that she's going through because Sancha normally goes on the cruise ship and perform and thing, and now she's just there home laying back, no assistance at that point. But we're talking to you this evening because we have a caliber of people line up, I think. Right after you, I'm going to be talking to Impulse at 7 o'clock. So he's going to be coming up after. Tomorrow we're supposed to have singing Sandra and my boy Sheldon Mendoza. So we have a nice thing going. So Trevor, what going on? What going on? What's the situation? What going on with you with this? Well, my co-hosts call it. I know you will have a different outlook, but my co-hosts call it the COVID experience. What you calling it?
It's a drill.
Yes, actually. Explain that drill. Explain that drill. Oh
It's a
God,
drill, it's
Trevor,
a drill,
explain
it's a
that drill.
drill, it's a drill. Everything has been pointing to what's going to continue to be happening on this planet. And this is just part of it, man.
All right. Yeah, well, you and I know that, It's just that what I was saying earlier today, that our lives is going to change. We have to try to adapt to it now because it's not going to be like before. One of the questions I asked this morning and one of the lies on the show is: Are we going to be still? Are we going to treat the people we used to treat bad and all kind of thing before? Are we going to change that mentality and unite and show one love and you know what I'm talking about? You think
Yeah.
that's going to happen?
Well, depends on where you're at and the level you're at. You're going to recognize certain things by force or by just nature. It's gonna happen with you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hmm.
It will always have those who
Yeah,
will always think that they are above everyone, and
yeah,
it will always have those who have a different outlook on life and will always choose to care and share no matter what. And as we continue, things will just unveil for itself, showing where we need to be, not where we want to be.
yeah. I so agree with you 100%, 100%. So, Trevor, let me get into the crux of the thing. What's going on with you on the music? In this time of temporary lockdown, what's going on with you on the music?
Well, the music continues because the music is within the heart, the music is within the mind, the music is within the vision. So the music could never die. And some of us have the opportunity to continue to practice our music, practice our craft in the sense of space that we may have that we could continue practicing and continue writing and continue composing and stuff. We may be limited in terms of producing and being able to travel and go about and practice our craft in the sense of getting a gain. So that's a setback. But however, we need to continue to be encouraged to don't give up on what we have, right? Because the table is going to
Yeah,
turn. We need to be prepared
yeah.
for when that time comes again. So a lot of us are limited.
Hmm.
A lot of us have the little avenues and the little equipment and know-hows to keep projecting ourselves and keeping um, that media presence, right? And
Yeah. Hmm.
although these things are working against us in some ways, but we're using it, the social media and thing that is, to project what we have, And myself, I've always
Yeah.
been having music. I have a lot of music that is unreleased actually, and so now is that time even
Okay.
to even get these music out while these people staying at home and they could listen to some new music.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that where we at.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this song. Tell me about this song, The Atmosphere. I have it line up already. You want to tell me a little bit about it? We'll play it a little bit and then I'll just have it playing underneath you while we talking. Tell me about the song Atmosphere.
All right, cool. Well, the atmosphere was written, I think, last year, and was recorded last year too. Written by myself and vocals by myself on a production called the Inner Dream Riddim, produced by Anna Records in France. All right, and they are the production people. The vocal production, however, was done at the Angen recording studio right here in Trinidad, Gasparilla. The engineer there is Isaac Farrow. And the song, you had to listen to the song, you know, is it will always be relevant, the message. Conscious, awakening type of message. You know, things what's going on right now, things what will continue to happen. You know, some of the things that I was saying in the song actually going on right now.
Yeah. Let's listen to a little bit of it now. I have it playing in the background. So let's listen to a little bit as just hold on, let me play it a little bit. All right. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is one of as Trevor said, is a song from last year. So let's listen to it a little bit.
Thank you.
Bring the track. Every action brings a reaction. Celebration, law of attraction. Divine oneness, everything in motion. Correspondence, manifestation. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. You coulda pray like an eagle or run like a deer. Roar like a lion, hug me up like a bear. Pretty like a goldfish, or tough like a whale. Everything in the atmosphere weighs on a scale. What you think? You are here alone. Set up your empire and rule upon your throne. Stardust creation, are you at home? Like an aborted caterpillar, how far will you roam in the atmosphere? Atmosphere. What you receive is what you put out there in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Truth me I speak, so make sure you're here in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Don't act like if you don't know or don't care in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Never fear, never fear. Could I be vegetarian? No, you consume meat. We all have to kill to get something to eat. Life is not fair, suffering it is a must. Sometimes even your own heart you can't even trust. So you feel you can touch the moon, waiting to fly, go meet your savior soon. We are one people caught up in a maze, but like John Walker we got to make the fire blaze in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. What you receive is what you put out there in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Truth me I speak, so make sure you're here in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Don't act like if you don't know or don't care in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Never fear, never fear. Newborn rich but never did ask to come. Hope the parents have the knowledge and wisdom. Just like the 5 gallons of blood in you can't stop flowing. 100 billion neurons in your brain going. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. One more time. Every action brings a reaction. In the atmosphere. In the celebration, law of attraction. In the atmosphere. In the divine oneness, everything in motion. In the atmosphere. In the correspondence, manifestation. In the atmosphere. In the atmosphere. Atmosphere. What you receive is what you put out there in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Truth me I speak, so make sure you're here in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Don't act like if you don't know or don't care in the atmosphere. Atmosphere. Never fear, never fear. You better know that.
So what do you think is the problem artists like yourself getting to play the music outside there right now? What do you think is the biggest problem?
trying to say it different ways because like saying it over and over the same way don't make sense, you know. But I think I lack appreciation for everybody. You know, you appreciate others above others, apparently. Because I mean, you
I
have
know, but you're talking facts.
you have everything that could compete with anything, and it's not about competition, but some would make it into a competition. Lyrical content, proper production. Most of my music that I've done in terms of like rhythm production, like where people would produce my songs other than myself, is overseas. If you listen to and check back any of my songs, it's always overseas people, France, St. Lucia, Mexico, USA, Canada, all about, except Trinidad and Tobago. The music that I would produce in Trinidad and Tobago would be music that I compose for myself, more or less. I never really do no big set of music in Trinidad for the last number of years. I did do a few, I wouldn't lie. I did do a few. But most is always overseas. And the appreciation for the music in the radio stations is not fair across the board. I know people talk about they drop music for everybody, all the radio stations. But ask them if all the radio stations that they drop it playing the music. Sometimes you would go on an interview.
Yeah, I hear that complaint all the time.
You know, you go on a radio interview and they give you all the rating and they say your song and good and they wheel back the song and they play it and everything and after that, you don't know if you're gonna next play. You know.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe it's different ways of bringing it across again. I don't know, but we keep pushing,
because
you know?
we appreciate. I know you guys. It sounds like you, Naruki, Heart Lion, a good bit of you guys, Sancha. We appreciate everything on the outside, then we appreciate our own thing. So I asked the question also, after all this COVID experience finished, I am wondering if the local radio stations now, exception of one that plays a lot of cultural music stuff, are they going to revert or are they going to scratch their head and say, you know what, let's start playing our local content music? You think that's going to happen?
Well, there's no to answer some questions sometime, but I want to say yes because I want to be positive, you know. But yes, only if certain changes take place, you know, and maybe it is those who is the heads, because sometimes you can't blame the DJs themselves that they're going by orders, you know. So I don't really know what is the whole.
That's why I said. That's why I said I do have no 1% control in radio, Iere.
You know.
You understand? So you know, and I'm hearing too many complaints, even from Sheldon Mendoza. You know, so many good artists. There's a song, this antivirus rhythm melody. I'll run that after your thing.
Yeah.
Is that so many of these good songs that could play on the radio, and they refuse to play. They will quicker play the gunman and he hole and she hole and all kind of hole. You know, just to distract the young people. When you have positive vibes by a lot of artists in Trinidad and Tobago, and they wouldn't play it for some reason. And as you rightfully say, maybe there need to be some changes when it comes to some of these radio stations and then. But I don't foresee, because if this thing wasn't even happening years ago, it will happen now. Because so many artists today complaining that their music, like you just said, I have had people message me and say, boy, Mike, I carry my music in nearly all them radio stations. And there's only one particular radio station in the South that will be playing our music once they have the opportunity to. But we have so many radio stations in Trinidad and Tobago, and it seems like they're more interested in international music than our own aspect and pushing our own culture. You know, so they're starving the young artists who coming up, and they're starving people like yourself, they're starving even the older heads. How many of them you hear display old-time music that, you know, you could let the young people get to understand where the music came from, where was the beginning of Calypso. And I mean, come on, you know, we just playing the era, you know. So, you know, I don't know what to say again. You and I know, we know. But tell me something, the band, what's going on with the band?
Yeah, well, as how everything is on a whole, The band is not really on a hold because we had some practice up to a couple of weeks ago, working on
Hey, don't talk so hard, you know. Next thing you come down by you. Don't talk so hard.
working on some projects behind the scenes for other people, other artists and stuff. Because the band is multifold and it's multifold in the sense of right now we're into a season of recording. So other than we have this rhythm out right now, the Go Away rhythm, that we've been producing since January or so. And we have some artists on the rhythm, and we are about to release some songs on that rhythm. And
let me play it now.
Well, I think I sent the promotional track for you there.
Yeah, let me play it. I mean, out of all of them, I like this one.
Oh gosh.
Just the beat alone, Trevor. This one is a bad one. Trevor, I need the whole song. Trevor. This is a bad one. Let me knock it a little bit. Hold on.
Track for you there.
Yeah, let me play it.
All you're missing is just the vocals, right?
Yeah, man.
Unified the band, Go Away Riddim. Unify the band, go away rhythm, go away rhythm, go away rhythm.
Plenty
Yeah,
vocals,
it's bad. I like
plenty
it. Yeah,
vocals.
tell me some more about it. Tell me some more about it.
All right, well, the go away rhythm. I sit down home and I just on my little music and thing.
Wow.
And the
Wow,
ideas,
that's bad, but
the ideas came to put it together. We did a little demo of it, and then the band came together and we developed it with the live guitars and stuff, and the live drum feel and stuff. And we developed the music in the band room. Right, that was last year. We developed the music like a good while, almost a year now. We on that music, and I say this is the time to release it. So we went in, studio later in January, and we started to put on the music and stuff, and live guitars by Glenroy Nixon of Unify the Band, and bass guitar and arrangement and production by myself, Trevor G, and we did the engineering by same place again, the Angen Recording Studio. Additional music and engineering by Isaac Farrow of the Angen Recording Studio. And well, my music company, VIP Music Company, is the executive producer. Yeah, so is a lot of people heard it outside and they couldn't believe it was local too, you know?
well, you know me. I just listened to this alone, and I hear no vocals still there, and I love it. So you know you owe me a song, right?
Send the lyrics now, man. We go do it.
You want me to sing on it, or?
You're about to sing, you could send the lyrics. You get somebody to sing if you can't sing. I never hear you vocalize, so I want to put myself and say you can't sing.
I had my days. I had my days. I don't think because now that I got a little older, I don't think I had that kind of that voice anymore. I used to do a little singing and thing, you know, with my boy designer and all that, you know, but not too full. But I used to do my little singing, but I think the voice gets so hoarse now and thing now, boy, I don't really push it.
But
so.
you ever listen?
I like this.
While you're on that, you ever listen to most of the people who they say is the top artists in the world and tell yourself if they could really sing, or if it is the equipment making them songs so?
Well, true, yeah. Well, you can remember them two fellas who did catch. What they call them, boy? Them two US artists who were singing falsetto.
Milli Vanilli.
Remember?
He wasn't singing nothing.
Remember? Them catch the whole world, you know. Them catch the whole world until they realize, but wait now. Them fellas and them wasn't really singing. You understand? So you're correct. So Trevor, I have a next song lineup here named Elevation Time. Tell me a little bit about that one too. You're gonna have that one. Tell me a little bit.
All right. Well, Elevation.
Where's that one?
Elevation Time was written last year too, January the 5th, 2019. And shockingly enough, writing that song, I mean, the words came to me based on a lot of different things, experience, study, and things, observation of the times, of the signs, etc., of life. And it's only a couple weeks ago I record that song. It's only a couple weeks ago I get the instrumental. And it was done on the System Down Riddim, produced by Iere Rams Records in France. And I did all the vocals and the production by the Angen Recording Studio. Again, Isaac Farrow, the producer, engineer there, did the vocal production, and the production was done by, as I said, Iere Ram Record in France. And sometimes I write, and I'm not sure what it is I really saying too. Because you just write.
From the top of your head?
Not from the top of my head, from deep down inside. But later on, I get to recognize.
But that means if it coming from deep down inside, it had to be good, isn't it?
And later on, even this year, releasing this song, recognizing that okay, this is really a song for now, but it's really a song for more future too. You know, and this song will continue to be present. Just had to listen to the lyrics. You know what I mean? You could get these two songs.
It's
on YouTube as well.
I just love this rhythm. I just love this.
And these on release. You're the first person playing it, right? So it's brand new release.
Well, you know, this is going to be. Yeah, but you know, this is going to be played on all my shows now. When I started my shows, I put in this at the top of it because I just love it. It's bad. But let play a little bit of the elevation time and let the people hear it. All right, let the people hear it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Keeping it conscious, keeping it real. Plateful, never fail to give our best meal. Yup, you know what go on behind the veil. Expose all with them a conceal. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Nah switch, nah left behind. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Now forget to check out the signs. It's like you're looking through a telescope and still can't see. You heard it already but no know what will be. Mind can conceive it in a 3D, but like a fish caught in a net, me say you gotta break free. In a this year time, you not fi run up and down. Knowledge overstand wisdom, breath of fresh air rising all around. Royal bliss, just a put on your crown. In a this year time, you not fi run up and down. Knowledge, in a stand wisdom, no need for wings to put on. It's like you cross over to another dimension. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Higher meditation, it's a daily climb. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Fullness of manifestation, get what's mine. It's like a rainbow effect atmosphere dip on the earth. Call it a twilight, but not this the dirt. No Uber can take you to where there's no hurt. First class travel for what it's worth. In a this year time, you not fi run up and down. Knowledge, overstand wisdom, breath of fresh air rising all around. Royal bliss, just a put on your crown. In a this year time, you not fi run up and down. Knowledge, in a stand wisdom, no need for wings to put on. It's like you cross over to another dimension. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Hey, it's like a outer experience, mathematically sound, meticulously proved by science. Now go catch it in a physical sense. The spirit holds the deepest things through your conscience. Detachment, more than what's written in your ancient parchments. My thoughts are higher than the Burj Khalifa apartments. But within is all and all is within. We need all mankind to fulfill our advancing. In this your time, you not fi run up and down. Knowledge, overstand wisdom, breath of fresh air rising all around. Royal bliss, just a put on your crown. In a this your time, you not fi run up and down. Knowledge, in a stand wisdom, no need for wings to put on. It's like you cross over to another dimension. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Elevation time, always dip on my mind. Elevation time, elevation time. Hey, worse than a virus, greater than corona. Now go hurt us, solar system.
What's the real inspiration behind it?
These type of songs is conscious songs, you know. Sometimes I do a variety of style and vocal, we are bringing across something humor, social commentary, youth songs, love songs, relationship songs. But this type of song is thinking songs. thinking and encouraging us to really, you could call it spiritual song as well too, you could call it inspirational songs. Because the messages and the
Right.
words are deep and current and always relevant.
Right. 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 So what next for Trevor G?
What next? Is a continual
Yeah.
thing. A lot of things on the plate, but yet we still continue to live day by day.
Sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
A lot of things on the plate, but we
Sorry,
continue.
Trevor. I had was to cough because my throat. You know what is going on, and I'm trying to battling this cold here, boys. So,
Yeah,
go
well,
ahead.
I hope that coughing,
Nah, it's a normal boy. I
I
make
hope it
sure and
is
take my
serious.
prevention. Prevention is better than cure. I stay home for the 2 weeks. This week here is going to be the week before I get back out to work. But since I've been living in the UK, but I don't take any chances, And the place always damp and cold. So, but I don't take no chances. So right now I talking to you and I drinking some ginger tea. So go ahead now. Yeah, what next for Trevor?
Yeah, what next to me is day-to-day living still. Always having that vision to accomplish things, to continue to rise, to continue to elevate, to continue to live within this realm as a multi-dimensional being and understanding what's happening in life and applying myself.
Yeah.
Because the first thing is that I wasn't born with music. I was born a being.
Yeah.
So I need to just continue to be. And the things that
Yeah.
I'm doing, music
Yeah.
is a great thing that I love and passionate about. But music will fade away.
Well done.
But I will always be here.
Yeah.
Even beyond that, I
Yeah.
will continue to live. So my desire, my goal is to continue to live. We live and we need to recognize that we're not living alone and how we need each other, how we need each other. All is one and one is all.
All
But
right, Trev. Well, it's always a
it's plenty
Go ahead. Go
things.
ahead.
Is plenty things, but I can't say everything. I will say it in parts.
I know. Yeah, I know.
But we continue to
But
keep
you
progressing
always
and promoting the music. Keep promoting.
Yeah.
We continue to promote the music. Every weekend I do a show, a live show in Unify the Band headquarters. A live show called Live and Direct Online Concert with Trevor G. I think I'm the first person to have something like that
Yeah,
going on in Trinidad, right? I
yeah,
saw
well,
them say, right?
actually, I just look at it.
So it's a
Yeah,
live
actually, I
show.
just look at it when you're doing your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just look at it when you're doing your stuff. So, yeah.
So that's on every Saturday, 8 p.m. For those who on the social media, you could tune in to Trevor G Upright page for the live and direct online concert series. It's every Saturday, 8 p.m. There's a lot of music that I've never even sang publicly, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So
I have to look for a way. I have to look for a way when people like you doing stuff like this that I can put them through the system. I want to go back into this and learn the system. So because still learning the system I have here, it's real. I mean, it could basically do any and everything.
All right.
But I have to look at it. So for instance, if you're doing a live, I could basically have you input it into the system and have it running live on Radio Iere. So I have to look at it and check it out one of these days, all right?
Cool, man.
So, Trevor boy, it's always a pleasure talking to you. You're always welcome, even though we just banter on the Facebook. I know it's one love thing because we try to educate the people, and that's how it's supposed to go. And because of this time of this COVID experience, I think now is the time to really, people have to understand, just like what you say, have to understand that we in a situation, not a situation, but changes is taking place. But the question is, are we ready for those changes? Is some people ready for those changes? So I want to say thanks. You're always welcome. Anytime, I say, hey, Trevor, we have like tonight, today. You didn't hesitate. Right after you are, my boy, with Modest Impulse, he's going to be coming up because you want to talk. You want to give a little issue about his being an artist and stuff. It was long overdue.
Right.
But we touch base this evening and he's going to come up about 7 o'clock. We have give him time to go home. We had a dodgy police and all.
Right.
Impulse is real show, yes. So he's going to be coming up and then I'll have Public Singing Sandra line up tomorrow.
Nice.
And my boy Sheldon Mendoza line up tomorrow. Yeah.
Right.
So what I'm trying to do is to to get the views of some of the artists back home. Aston was supposed to come on and do the wife for me because he gave a band, so I don't know if he come here with his girlfriend. But Aston and I had a nice thing 2 weeks ago where we spoke and things. So, fellas like yourself, we did Sancha yesterday, get people to come on and look at it and see what's happening. All right? So, Trevor, anything you want to say before you go, mate?
Well, there's plenty things to say, but I'll condense it. We as creative artists in the creative, we need to continue to find ways. And there'll always be some of us who have a little more that we could share, we could give. Let us not forget that. Even in this time, and as always, because if we was always practicing it would be easy. For some, it's going to be a little harder, so don't get no hurries. As they say, fake it until you make it. So you can fake it a little bit, and then you'll understand what it is you really need to do. Because there's going to come the time when we're going to really have to really not fake it and just do it. So we continue to do that, continue to be that for each other. Even in the creative field of creating music, even though we have challenges in terms of getting music airplay and stuff, there's ways that we could creating. We need to come together as artists and do things together, get our music from the ground level, people to appreciate our music, create our own shows and stuff. As you see, we doing with VIP music promotion and unify the band, etc. Yeah. So these are some of the things that we need to do for the groundwork. I want to say thanks to all the people who continue to love and show appreciation for the music by Trevor G and unify the band, etc. Love and thanks to Unify the Band, nice VIP Music Promotion, family, friends, supporters, contributors, sponsors. I want to thank you all for the love and for what you keep doing, even for the new people, the new fans on the social media, etc. I want to thank you. I want to continue to allowing us to remember to uplift each other and to just be strong in this time and continue to rise to our highest. Because we are beings here that's supposed to be existing at our highest. And together advancing. And this is the time that we're living in, and we need to just recognize that and just continue to be doing that and living our lives accurately.
Yeah. You realize what playing you realize what playing in the back. Yeah, man. You realize what playing in the background. I don't love that song already. I say realize what playing in the background. I don't love this song already. So Trevor, I want to say thanks. I'm going to continue here until I'm ready to talk to my boy. But something just came to mind as you mentioned. Have you ever thought about gathering some of the artists together and you all start something on? Because now with the internet and everything else, you can do videos, you can do, but you have to find a base where you can just start sharing. Everybody link up and doing something. Have you ever thought about that? Doing it online?
Yeah.
Together? So like you could you can call Nuki, you could call Art Lion, and you all just do something live. But with a timing, so one person sing a song, somebody else come on and sing a song. Have you ever looked at that?
All right, well, it is within the thought. I guess those who listening and those who know about it and have the equipment and stuff could look into it further. I try to do my little part. When I do my live show, I try to not really bring in people, but play their music. I'll try to see how I could get them to come in live, like what you're doing here right now. And if we do it in small measures, but I think we could do it in big measures. I see people doing little live shows and having people in and out too. So I hope it will develop.
That's what I'm saying,
I hope it will develop.
Look at that. So you can get all the artists together and do something. Don't wait for the radio stations. Don't wait for the radio stations and them to come on and try because So everybody in this time of COVID experience, you guys could look at that, get together. If you could have like 10 people for performing, so like you finish one song, somebody else pick up, you talk a little bit about the song, and then somebody go again, and you will be surprised because a lot of people doing it all over the world.
Okay.
A lot of people doing it. You can actually see them doing it, so you can look at that, think about it, make some contact with a couple of people, and think about it. Look, my co-host is on. Her name is Ishi. I'm sure you know Ishi.
Yes, that's my friend too, man.
Oh, Ishi, yeah.
That's my friend.
She wanted to come on. I wonder if I could call her, boy. Let me see if I can give you a quick call. I'm gonna go. She just was spy.
So yeah, well, I want to say thanks. Before I go, I want to say thanks to you, Mike, the man, and your show and Radio Iere for what you're doing in representing UK and Trinidad, and putting that love and sharing that love and giving us that opportunity. and we want to continue to give you the strength and guidance in what you're doing to
Well,
continue doing for the
boy,
people.
yeah, boy, say good night to Ishi because what do you know, Ishi is my co-host, right?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey,
Hi, Trevor.
hi Ishi, how you going?
The best
Hey,
to
hey,
hearing
hey,
your
hey, hey.
voice.
Listen, like if it's a romantic thing like that.
No brother,
Trevor, what's that
no
one?
brother, no brother, no brother, no brother. We good.
We good. Oh my gosh, Mike. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. So before I say anything, Trevor, I see a well posted up your plate. And did you notice that, Mike? My boy platey food and all kind of style.
Wait, that gone international too? My food?
Hey, you sit down there. I say, what? When woman cook and man know how to plate. Talk
Decorate
now.
plate. Sometimes I cook too, but I didn't cook
So
this time. Hats off to the cook.
okay. Aside from musical talents, I see you know how to display your food.
Once he's an artist in everything.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. How you
You
doing?
see,
How is
you see, me
the
bring you on, me co-host, I didn't bring you on to chit chat with Trevor.
oh God, I
Because
don't know what
because
is
you, I
on
know
my
you was kind of a little tired, but I just surprised you with Trevor. Because tomorrow Sheldon gonna be on, so don't worry.
Hey, my next doodoo.
So just say a few words to the boy. Say a few words to my boy now, Trevor. Because you know we keep calling Trevor name. Yesterday I think or for the past week we keep calling Trevor name, right?
Yes, yes,
No, no,
yes,
no,
yes.
no. Let me retract that. Not
Me?
we, you.
Me, exactly, exactly. I was the one who was saying we need to get Trevor on. We have to get Trevor on. Trevor, how are you coping though with the COVID experience? I would like to use that word lockdown. How are
Right.
you coping with the experience?
I'm balanced, you know. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we always know things like this is going to happen, and
Indeed.
sometimes we prepared to a point, and sometimes we not prepared to the fullest. But I'm there, I'm balanced, and I'll get through. And once we move together, I think we will get through.
For real, for real, for real. I was listening to some of the music that was playing there. Great, real good music, real. Like, keep on top of your game, and
Thank
I
you.
just continue to have that balance.
Yes.
That's what's important, right? About no, we need to have balance. We have to recognize the simple fact that there, just as there's good, there's bad, but we have to bring balance between the two.
Yes.
And once you continue to do that, we'll be okay.
Of course.
Yeah, Mark,
My one. I just bring you on
you
because I
didn't
know,
gargle with the fire truck and salt
girl.
water.
Listen, I don't know what happened. You know, for some reason I just started a song. I don't know if it's because when the temperature drop, my voice temperature because I've been drinking right now. I'm drinking warm. Now I really into the salt today. Sorry, but
You
right
see
now I'm
what I'm
drinking.
saying, Trevor? You understand
No,
what I have
so
to be
wait,
going
now I
through?
have to do the so wait, I have to do the salt every day each.
So what do you think you're going to just try it once and you'll be okay?
You know,
Yes, you
it's sea
have to do it
salt,
every day.
but it's sea
No.
salt. I better ask Trevor to send some bushmeal.
You see, soul the correct thing, man.
Eh?
You, this man refused to gargle with this thing every day. You can't just gargle with it once, get a little relief, and then you stop.
You looking for
No,
magic. You
But
looking
I
you
for
will do
have to
magic.
do
something.
it again.
All right. But I want to
Don't
say good
let them
night
have
to
to call shy.
let's say good night to Rosanna Steele. Rosanna.
Hi,
Hey,
Rosanna Steele. How you
I
doing?
don't know the best set of people,
So
boy.
I
I know
good, good. You and boy.
Rosanna following you and not Trevor, not me.
Me?
I see
I'm a
Donna
friend, I'm a
was on
friend.
earlier on. Hi, Miss D.
Yeah, Donna and everybody on. So Trevor was
Good.
now about to go out because I know I just decided to call you, each because I know wasn't we didn't
Yeah,
really
see.
plan this evening. I said we'd take a little rest, but then I realized, you know what? I don't want to go crazy. I don't have no hair in my head, so I don't want to force to put no hair in my head that I don't have. So I decided to call Trevor this evening. And then
I
right
see you
after,
trying to light the electric stove.
yeah, boy, hey, I tried to light my electric stove with a lighter, boy.
Okay.
No, nice to tell you. No, serious. Serious. I got a man come on live this evening and say he looking for the phone all over the place, not realize you put in his hand. So it seems like this thing getting to people, but I trust me. But you see what I do now? This is what's saving me. So coming right after Trevor, Ish, if you want to go, you want to stay. I have Wayne Impulse,
I
Mothers of
see you
Rhythm
bringing
coming
in
up.
impulse, man. Nice.
Yeah, nobody he wanted to do something long time, but
Mhm.
so Trevor, yeah, Trevor, he have anything so we can run Trevor, we got some music
No,
all
you
that.
can't
You have anything?
run, Trevor. You
Don't watch
can.
me. You don't see Trevor as a real buff in your pants, book.
You
Look
just
like
look
that.
fit. I and all boys be buffing you too because you're
You
not
look
doing
fit.
what I ask you to do at all. So you just look for your buff. You must have been a very naughty child.
I will gladly for tonight, mommy. All right.
Nice child.
So
Nice child.
Trevor, Trevor, it's a pleasure again, man.
Yes,
Rosanna
yes.
said, "Hi, good night. It's nice to see you guys. Look, one nice man, and good night, my dear." I don't know who she talking to, but she's talking to Trevor. And Rosanna ain't talking to me. That is all I want to know. So,
I'm a
Trevor,
girl. I'm a
boy,
girl.
I fall in love. I fall in love with this rhythm. Trust me, this
Nice.
rhythm is my start. It's a good start in the show. So keep up the good work. Thanks again.